We thought that United started well. They set out in a 4-2-3-1 formation, played quite high to start with, got in the faces of Lampard and Ramirez, who couldn't affect the game. They couldn't get the ball forward to the more advanced Chelsea players. Carrick cleverly played really well. But then, having got into a strong position with a 2-goal lead, we surrendered the initiative.
Well, it happened towards the end of the first half. As the game wore on, Chelsea were pushing forward as United was sitting deeper. Kagawa sat deeper. Carrick cleverly sat deeper.
Why they sat deep, I don't know. I don't know whether that was part of the game plan or whether that's just something that the players on the pitch have done. But it allowed Chelsea back into the game.
Lampard and Ramirez were pushing forward slightly. So this sort of led to a change in the game style. Then was compounded by Benitez's substitutions.
He removed Lampard and introduced Mikel, and then he removed Moses and introduced Hazard.
Mikel sat deep and allowed Azpilicueta and Ramirez to push on, and nobody from the United perspective actually sat on Mikel and sort of put pressure on him, thus bringing the midfield back,
which allowed the fullbacks, the Chelsea fullbacks, to push on. And United were overloaded in wide positions at times because of that. Having sat deep and Chelsea coming more into the game, United weren't able to change that. And I think that was because as the game wore on, they did look more and more tired. And Chelsea looked stronger and stronger as the game went on.
Well, what he could have done was sort of made the midfield more compact, push the defence slightly higher, and start asking questions of Chelsea's back four. United's midfield lacked dynamism, lacked a ball winner. Perhaps the introduction of Anderson might have added a bit more dynamism in midfield. You know, Benitez is sort of within tactical circles is known for his sort of shrewdness and constant tinkering.
Benitez is no fool, and I think the thing is that Chelsea fans they don't like him for other reasons. They'd have to accept today that Benitez responded to the game situation very well. It's difficult to say with Fergie.
I think it'll be much as per the game we played in October. We'll stick with the width. Valencia is a concern if we do that. Therefore, the introduction of speed will be important. I could see Ashley Young perhaps playing in the next game. Maybe Van Persie and Welbeck as well.
To all the Reds out there, if you want to be part of this, all you've got to do is subscribe.